What's up? I know we don't have nobody there tonight. At least not yet. At least not yet. What's going on? Think I might actually talk to people tonight before I lay it down. How y'all feeling? Just in case, I love this acapella of Kenny Rogers. Here we go.
Lady, I'm your knight shining on you, and I love you. You have made me what I am. I am your rose. In my eyes, I see no one else but you. There's no other love like I love. And yes, oh yes, I'll always want you near me. I've waited for you for so long. Lady, I'm your knight shining on you, and I love you. You have made me what I am. I am your rose. In my eyes, I see no one else but you. There's no other love like I love. And yes, oh yes, I'll always want you near me. I've waited for you for so long.
What's up, everybody? Who do we got online today? Not today, but today. Say boo in the chat if you in the chat. What it do and what the business is. Shadow Star. To Trev, what's up? See, a lot of people don't even understand. What's up, Superfly Gamer? A lot of people don't understand. When you look at the thumbnail in there, that's a picture of my son and my grandfather. I turned 41 April 1st. April 15th, he will be 91. God willing and God blessing. Tell you what, all the goddamn senses that God gave him. Oh, that is my grandfather, Mr. Roosevelt, baby. That's my boy right there with my grandfather. I had to get a picture of that. I don't know how much that does to a brother. Thank you, Superfly, for the belated birthday wishes. April 15th will be one of my best friends for nearly 40 years' birthday, and my grandfather's. My best friend will be 41, and my grandfather will be 91. You just have to tell a lot of brothers, man. I don't try to look for perfection. I look for greatness. I know Hell Week is over for the training. See, we got the art professor extraordinaire, Art New Style TV. Please, if you're a fan of good artwork and introspective conversation, please subscribe to Art New Style. One more time for the Kenny Rogers acapella. Shout out to Lionel Richie for writing the song for him.
Lady, I'm your knight in shining armor, and I love you. You have made me what I am. I am yours. In my eyes, I see no one else but you. There's no other love like I love. And yes, oh yes, I always want you near me. I've waited for you for so long. Lady, I'm your knight in shining armor, and I love you. You have made me what I am. I am yours. In my eyes, I see no one else but you. There's no other love like I love. And yes, oh yes, I always want you near me. I've waited for you for so long.
What y'all doing in the chat, man? See, people don't understand that you got to pay homage to the patriarchs of your family. That's my patriarch, at least one of them. That's my grandfather, my son in that picture. And I'm proud of that. See, it's very few times we can actually sit down as black folk and be proud of something. And be like, wow, think about that. He's not in the picture with his grandfather. He's in the picture with his great-grandfather. He's literally in the picture with his great-grandfather. Who will be 91 on April 15th. Amazing, right? See, this is one of the things I talk about is that I'm not I am a perfectionist, but I don't chase it. If you get what I'm saying? If it makes sense to you. I want to be great. I'm going to perfect being in the state of being, just like, is and are. And sometimes we got to remember we got to live in the moments. There's not a lot of people who live in the moments. And what happens is this. We got too many brothers who get emotional. And the reason why I said too many emotional is because how many of you can actually sit back and put pictures together of your son being in the same room with his great grandfather? Not one, not two, not three, but 4 generations of suffer. And think about this, right? My son does not even comprehend that your great grandfather was a generation away from sharecropping. And see, this is the reason why communities like ours suffer. Because we don't pay homage to the men and whoever backs we live off of. And pay their respect while they're still above ground. Even if you don't, right? Even if you weren't blessed to blessed to be alive when they were still above ground, how much do we still talk about your grandfather and great grandfather? I want you to think about that shit. If you want greatness, you're going to have to put great people in front of you to aspire to be. Even Luke Skywalker had to look at Obi-Wan and Yoda. I really want you to put your mind at ease with this one, man. I really want you to think about that. That young boy can reach back into the past, even with that snapshot right there. And he can literally say, I touched greatness. That's a man who had to deal with a worse time, who had to deal with things unimaginable to us today. When you're born in 1932, the world was a lot different. But yet, we still got people who's been alive living in Jim Crow, segregation. But yet, you think that black people somehow, especially when you talk about the baby boomers, fucked over the money. There was no money in our community to begin with. If we even had substantial money like you all believed, Why are we so poor now? I really, I will challenge anybody to that notion. I don't give a damn if he or she is your favorite YouTuber. You don't see too many people challenging me on debates anymore because let's fundamentally say this shit. There wasn't some riches. What's up, Ray? There wasn't some magical shit that they were pulling out of their hats. This was survival, okay? Many of your grandparents did not have a high school diploma. Majority of the country, no matter the race, didn't. What's wrong with you? I really want you to think about this. I don't chase perfection. I chase greatness. I call myself the perfect gentleman. But there's things that are different for me. Okay. Why am I upset? But there have been brothers who never seen the light of day. There have been brothers who we haven't even found hanging in trees. Okay? Let's put that in perspective. Lynching was so pervasive in the South that they're finding people who've been lynched in trees who fell from the tree just because their bodies decayed. Not because they had some type of not because they had some type of morality. Their bodies fell from trees. I remember when my grandfather told me a story about him and his siblings in Windsor, North Carolina, having to grab the various firearms in the house to defend the family farm, which still stands today. And some of my great aunts and uncles still live there. And they had to shoot Klansmen off the property because they knew there was no escape, there was no peace treaty. It was a situation of life and death, man. But we're still worried about Pookies and Ray Rays and all this other bullshit. Well, we're worried about Chads and the women choosing the Chads. I come from a family history of warriors and survivors. Okay? I don't give a fuck who the women pick. Obviously, if you've been keeping score, they're not picking great men. I just want to mention that. See, a lot of people need to stop trying to chase perfection. Stop trying to be, oh, I want a perfect guy. Where is he? Where's the perfect will of God? And none of these women will ever take the time to tell you what a perfect man is. One, that's not their place. Two, You're wanting a man that outranks you. Assalamu alaikum salam, Philip. Chatterstar said we had to run the Klan out of my town in Missouri during a football game after they came down with torches and horses to ring the bell at a church in the early '90s. It never came back. Yeah, because ass whoopings told the story. I want you to picture this in your mind. Just close your eyes for a minute and imagine you as a 10, 11, 12, 13-year-old boy, and you got to pick up a firearm and take somebody's life because you know damn well if they get past that perimeter, they're killing you and your family. For all my anime fans out there, that's some Naruto shit. You got to defend the village, or it's your assassination. It's your decimation. It's your eradication, to be exact. But we don't like to talk about history. We don't talk about the truth anymore. You got too many sisters out there who will tell you there's nothing wrong with the system. I got mine. Well, you were allowed to get yours. And one thing about this past week, which was Hell Week for my training, it makes you look at just ordinary things around the world as something that can be used as a weapon, a tool, or anything. I mean, I want you to really ponder this, right? If I was on a panel arguing with a chick, or even my channel right now, I probably get 80 something people live, maybe 150 live like I used to. But what for? What for? Did I get that much boring? Did I become a pariah? Maybe I should start using pseudonyms for my nicknames or something. A lot of people out there in the world claim they're pro this and pro that. I want you to think about it. You have to become proactive in your sense of thought. I want you to really take in part. Hmm. Tyrone said, greatness, that's what I aspire to be. I hear that shit. See, We got away from the terminology of being great in your own way. I want you to really think about this, right? Right. I just think that's funny, right? We got away from striving to be great, put in the work to be something. But when you progress, everybody else still sees you as the normal, everyday guy. When are you going to be seen as the hero? When are you going to be seen as the glue that holds everything together? I'll wait right there for it. I'm going to wait right there for it. Even if you're not live streaming, hopefully people review the video. Put it in the chat. Put it in the community chat and the panel. What do you strive for? Who are your elements to show you? And if you can't find one man that taught you manliness or deeper shit than we think, Mm-mm-mm.